Oh, okay. So we
Hello?
are live.
Yes, I can.
We've been having some issues. The computers here have just been a little bit. So we've been trying to get everything sorted over the dinner break. But we will be coming into the semi-finals here. I believe, will be casting Ascension versus Rizz with the tism. Why don't you tell me about the roster for one of these teams and then pass me the laptop so I don't have to lean over, and I'll tell you about the other one. What an excellent journey this has been. Tell me about Ascension. The core roster of Ascension has always been...
They've been the same.
They've been at every lane.
Yeah, pretty obviously with a few minor changes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Combo Smazzer, Flank, Phoenix, Pocket, Connor, Roma, Piplin, Demo, Cobra, Medic, Rainer. Obviously, Gus not being able to show up, unfortunately, due to other commitments, but Connor able to fill his place. It's a big... I think it's a good bonus for them and provides just a lot of experience. Yeah. Obviously, I mentioned earlier, Rainer obviously just coming back to play, and I think she's definitely picked it up a little bit. Obviously, a few mistakes we saw early in the day, but I feel like it's behind that.
She's fragging.
And then we go Rizz with a tism, if you want to go.
Is that the other one in this game? All right. Here's the man that you all want to see. Tennis. That's a good question, mate. I just saw that in the chat. Tennis is playing for the Rizz with the tism team on Combo Scout. And then we're seeing on the flank they have Korn, who, by the way, does get a special shout-out if you just look on top of that PUBG box. There you see a little something. We'll talk about that later. We have Doctrine on Pocket, Lex on Roma, massive this lane. Akari on Demo Man, also doing really well. And Pride on Medic. And, I mean, we just saw him playing just then, so we already know that they're fraggers. They're gaming.
I think with the with Pride. Oh, sorry, not Pride. Sorry. With what are you doing?
I just want to see which. This is the Bagel one.
Yes, Bagel.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that these maps it ends on cough. First of all, Lex just really wants to perma snipe for some reason. I can understand why.
Ascension ended up picking it.
Yes. It's I'm surprised that actually these guys, I mean, Rizz left Bagel out, to get picked. Because especially, it's not like a standard product where you just DM. Bagel's a little bit more, how you say it, you have to still be careful of your houses and flanks. Well, product is literally just straight up DM, go kill sort of situation. But it also doesn't surprise me if we do see Lex up to off-class a sniper, and we've seen what he can do and get some of these crazy picks. And also, it will not surprise me if we do see an upset, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's definitely a possibility. I can smell a world where it ends up a little bit wild. But yeah, we're just waiting for the game to start. I'm in my old man falling asleep in a couch position. I'm ready to go.
I think we spent a total of 40 minutes explaining about teams because we kept changing back and forth.
Well, I mean, look, we're indecisive around here.
I can tell.
And to be honest, we still don't even really know if the TF2 is going to work properly on the stream.
Oh, I mean, we had a few...
as a result of all the computer issues that we've been having in the last hour and a half.
We had a lot. I mean, you were going up downstairs trying to fix them, and then obviously having to
I had to bully our production manager Mitchell into eating.
Oh yeah, pizzas. Yes. Yeah. I had to get them in the rain, torrential. That was fun, but it was all good.
You got the Mazda, mate. That's traction control, buddy.
Oh, look, I mean, if I had the full wets on, it would be easier. That's definitely an F1 reference. I have to
Yeah.
I mean, look, by the end of the day, everyone had a break. I think, people are starting to, obviously, you get tired, and this is where fatigue sort of sets in, and it's curious to see.
Well, it's late in the day, mate. What is it? 6:50? 6:50?
Jeez. And, look, Ascension and... obviously, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Rizz has played the most games today. They don't have a bye. I'm pretty sure they have, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you've definitely...
Is that possible? I thought everyone got a bye.
No. Rizz didn't get a bye. They were play.
Yeah, right.
So it'd be curious to see how they manage it. I mean, Ascension had they 3-0, they qualified quickly, and then they just sort of left and chilled and relaxed.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just waiting for people to join servers or what.
I'm not
going on.
100% sure on what the hold up is, but I'm happy to just keep gas bagging. I don't know. The Twitch chat wants me to take my shoes off, and that
maybe.
Would be...
Do you want to explain the medals? Maybe.
I don't want to explain the medals. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that a mystery.
Oh.
A mystery. One of those things that you'll just have to... It's like when you watch... You know when people watch like a good movie and they leave a couple things up to the imagination, you gotta think about it. You go home, you talk with your friends outside the cinema with a glass of wine and 7 cigarettes. and and you chat about the movie and you decide how you feel
you look
about
really comfortable right now on stream. You're just chilling. I'm looking at you right now.
Look, the heels are like just rocking. They're just rocking. Do you reckon there's a blanket anywhere?
I swear there was, no?
Isn't there?
I mean, I've one in my car.
I thought I saw a blanket earlier.
I have one in my car if you really want it.
Oh, mate, that'd be a blessing, I'll tell you.
Look, I mean, I think we're still waiting for players. I'm not too sure what's happened. I haven't heard any news. I think, obviously, people are coming back right now. People, people took their breaks and everything, but we had a nice little break, some pizzas.
Yeah, it was certainly a break.
And I was surprised that pieces we ordered was enough, and we didn't have any left.
Well, I mean, this is TF2. We're in peak performance situation. Yeah. All the gamers here,
definitely
jacked and stacked. You wouldn't say shit to them.
Some carbs and everything,
So they're all watching their figure. They're trying to hit their macros. So we had to get the high protein pizzas. With the gluten-free bases. Try to keep the carb count down low.
Did we get any news regarding a bronze match? I don't believe so.
I believe that the teams that would most likely be in the bronze match they had a brief chat and decided they didn't specifically wish to to play a bronze match. So
third, fourth finishes then, therefore there'll be.
I think we'll have a tied third finish and not any.
Everyone's excited to watch the grand final then.
Yeah. Well, and so these ones are best of one. The grand final is a best of 3.
Yes.
So we're keeping it, just keeping it calm for the Brisbane land. We're not going crazy like the Melbourne one, where we get a bit wild and wacky.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. With your beautiful coiffed hair, that would be a problem.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, no, okay, yeah, we're all good.
To be fair, I did use hairspray.
Oh boy! I got real worried that was that had already kicked off. Oh my god!
Hang on a sec.
Hold on.
We're live. And the team names are. Oh, hang on a sec. That's a wrong team.
Oh, mate, the team names are coming around. But in the meantime, we can say, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with our tiebreaker round before we go into the grand finals.
Semi-final, you mean?
Well, it says tiebreaker. I just read off the screen, I'm like not very smart,
As I say that,
they're running a spy. Doctrine on spy stabs the medic, takes out Rainer, takes out Cobra, gets a bit of damage off on one of the scouts, but this is looking so good for the red team, which is not Ascension. Yeah, that's Rizz with the tism.
That actually worked out really well, but they lost Pride, which is not ideal. However, it's going to pretty much... I mean, Rainer's going to get slight ad.
Yeah.
But it's going to just even out in the end regardless, though. But yeah, Doctrine almost getting a 3K, but it just gets 2. However, one thing to point out is I do see a crits coming up on Pride. So this won't surprise me if we do see an Akari crits. And Doctrine's still on Spy.
Dude, Doctrine's a beast.
And if it's going to work, then I assume we just keep going.
Yeah. Oh, mate, this is going to be absolutely excellent. I can smell how this one is going to go.
I mean, it's very back and forth around approaching. Akari actually taking down Smazza. So Doctrine's still on Spy, however, crits. Oh, Rainer gets taken down, and Pride is still living with the crits here. Connor walking in his right house, so it looks like he wants to go for some sort of flank play. However, no, he's just holding them out. Actually, yeah, Ascension just collapsed and wiped them pretty much, so they lose the crits, unfortunately. Rainer does get taken down in the process, and the time is pretty much... yeah, it's just even, pretty much. Obviously, slight advantage to Ascension. However, Medigun, obviously, Rainer staying on the Medigun. And actually, Pride staying on crits. And now Doctrine is on Pyro. So, we're playing the Highlander roster here. And as I say that, Rainer's just getting run down by Korn, which does take down Rainer in the process.
Oh my god, Korn is beasting.
And Doctrine is on Pyro, so he's playing Highlander.
This is getting very wacky. But honestly, with Cost Maps, you see a lot of these off-classes. Doctrine picking up Smazza. Cobra so big. 3 down. See ya later. Ascension, they're really showing back up for this game.
Ascension have control, basically. And look, Doctor and Pyro. I mean, Rain just got ran down by Korn and just died, but Pride getting out of the process. The house, you know, not really watching the flank. Cobra just walks through 2 pipes, the demo and med, and just takes him out on the side of Rizz.
Yeah, man, that's looking really, really good. And look, the timers. Oh,
that's so unlucky.
Piplin takes down Lex there. Oh, and the pistol takes out Reyna. I heard that peak in the microphone. My God, I'm so sorry.
And they wipe again.
Yeah.
It's literally Reyna dying and then
yeah. What I was going to say is it's looking really good for Ascension. Rizz are definitely keeping up the pressure, though. The timer is now about a minute's difference as it comes on down here. But with the better spawns and everything and the sort of pressure that they've been keeping up on the side of the Rizz with the tism, it is sounding and looking and smelling like something where they could snatch victory. You know?
I mean, Rizz is still on... Oh, okay, Lex and Tennis just get sticky trapped, but they're still on crits anyway, so... I'm still yet to see this actually work. Pride getting taken down, yeah, so looks like a full collapse again. Essentially have full control. They're just over the... Yeah.
I think they were a little bit too reliant on the Pyro there. I think they were hoping to step up the bomb. But
and we're spawn camping.
It's Bagel, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was Akari fighting... Oh, we actually just taken on Pipple in the process, and now we see a Heavy, so... yeah.
No, that's good. You have to break that like early thing. The only thing is with Fenix still behind, I think they would have no clue that Fenix is still behind. Fenix now moving on up. Moving on up.
Lex with the 360 on the Fenix. Pride getting down on the process now, however. And, I mean, still, like, Ascension do lose 2 in the process.
15 seconds on the clock for Ascension, though.
Tennis
with the tism back onto the point. Oh, Curry! Oh, it does end up going down for it. They have got some time on the point, but not enough to bring it back their way. They're poking it. They're poking it. They've got that overtime. They do get the cap. 2 minutes 19 now that they have to hold this for. They cannot let the cap go the other way. Smaz's already edged it down. They're unable to stop him. They're getting a bit of damage on the point, but they're still edging that cap. It's really not looking good for the Rizz team here. They have to stay on the point. They have to, and that's it. Yeah, there you go.
I just realized we see a bit of a roster switch up. Tennis is on Soldier now, unless he couldn't switch to Scout earlier because Doctor was playing Highlander. And it looks like Tennis's turn to Pyro. Oh,
no.
Okay.
They were swapping classes. Right? Yeah, that's all good. So they're back in the game here. They're ready to go. They're locked in. Let's see how they go on this mid. We do see Tennis taking a fairly aggressive stance through that side area. Coming in and does get shredded. Just absolutely shredded. This is such a scrappy fight going on here. Both soldiers down on the side of Rizz with the tism. There is the counter bomb now, and it's looking so much better for Rizz here. They have picked up quite a few frags. It's really only Fenix, Piplin, and Reyna. Fenix does go down, so it's just Piplin and Reyna, and I think Reyna's disconnected very. Very.
Reyna just spawned because she did get taken down. Pride actually lived throughout all that chaos, and yeah, I mean, Rizz now actually keeping the point for the first time. Obviously winning the mid, and Tennis getting taken out. However, Uber does get popped out though by the side of Rizz. Lex getting behind, and it got spotted, it did actually get spotted. They just saw it.
This is not good.
And Lex is... Oh my damage, Jesus. Reyna gets sandwiched into a corner. Piplin trying to kill Pride there. One more rocket will do. Oh, he just misses it. And we do see a bit of a scout battle here. Nice pipe by Akari. And Pride is getting out of the process there. And yeah, very scrappy again, but unfortunately Pride losing his life there. But Uber's... Okay, so it's probably going to be Slayer for the side of Ascension there, and how we do have heal advantage, but obviously Pride still being dead, and yeah, it looks like they're getting through this bottom right corner of Bagel.
Yeah, I mean, it's really working out for Rizz here. They've already taken a minute off the clock. Sure, they're now in sort of a disadvantage situation, and whereas they've been sort of holding the reins for most of this round so far, and you can see they're still trying to make things happen, but they even lose Pride trying to make things happen there. I think just a little bit out of position, and Connor able to collect that frag. So yeah, it's not looking as good for them, but hey, they're still ahead on time.
Akari dies. That's not good.
Yeah, that is not good. If they can sort of keep things going, I think I
kind of want to see what Tennis can do on Spy. Tennis's turn to play Spy and do his first Doctor impression. Can he get anything though? However, yeah, Smash is just cleaning a house.
And Spy is behind.
We see the crits. Can we
see a crits work. However, Spy is up. He probably can get this. Yeah, gets Piplin there. And then I don't think he's. Ooh, they know his Spy. Yep, they're clearing him.
He might be able to get away.
He does actually just get away, and then Uber gets
insane. However, in the meantime, while that happened, Korn and Akari did go down on the sidelines there. I believe that Uber might have.
I think got forced.
Been used. Yeah,
maybe because crits is coming up. So, can we see a demo crits possibly? Let's find out.
Oh god, I think we're going to see a dead medic before anything.
A force.
We do see the force on the crits, but it hasn't really achieved much. They have picked up Connor and Cobra. That's not bad. Picking up the demo man here is very, very good. Yeah, and having your own demo man up still as well. This is excellent. Fennec's down very, very low on the point and not caught, but you can see that they managed to cap it back. They've given the decent spawns back over to Ascension here. And look, the time's relatively even, so they're going to be able to run it down a little. Still some very scrappy fighting going on in the back end of that one.
Yeah, Lex having a little DM duel on the right side against Piplin. Obviously does get trailed in the end there. However, the side of Ascension are up. It's actually crits add though for the side of Rizz, but let's just see if we can get a crits that's not being forced or just, used to...
Yeah.
Bit better. However, Doctrine obviously staying on scout, so it looks like it will just be Tennis Soldier for the rest of the game. However, he is just getting pressured out. Oh my god, managing to get out on 60 HP, does get arrowed. And Piplin, also, Reina getting jumped. Does she just manage to live? I think she does get the pack as well, so that's really, really good. What you want to see? You see a little pressure on the right house. And we do see crits come out from Akari there. Does manage to pick off Cobra. Can he get anything else though? I don't think so.
The timing on this crits, man, no.
However,
one health Akari.
He's still alive.
Oh my god.
And they're holding
literally one health.
They're holding a point, and it's actually also time advantage side of Rizz.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you, it's starting to look really good for Rizz here. They are going to lose the point momentarily. There's no way they can really defend this one. Lex keeping him off it for a little bit longer. So they're going to lose this point now, but look, they've only got 35 seconds left on the clock. They can definitely make that happen. They only really need to get one decent push in. So, look, yeah, they're on sort of a full disadvantage versus Uber, but they have just picked up 2 players. Fenix and Piplin down. That's more than enough to sort of commence a push. They just have to worry about this Uber here, but they are edging the point off. They might just be happy with the cap. Who knows? Lex in behind. There is a bit of fighting going on the point that I can't quite see. But look, the Uber did get used. The crits is also gone down. This is all going to pieces. All going to pieces for Ascension. We can see that scout gets shredded. Man, they absolutely destroyed everyone who came out of there.
This is
That's
so
nuts.
messy. It's very scrappy. It's just super DM. It's just basically DM fest at this point. And Lex sitting in main, obviously hitting a clear and manages to take out Rain and just 2-rocket her. Unfortunately, losing Pride in the process. However, Pride still crits.
Well, there's not going to be any more Ubers this game if things go Rizz's way. And they are staying very, very aggressive here. They're getting a bit of damage in on the point right before it starts. They do lose Tennis right off the bat. They do lose Pride as well off the bat. This is not excellent. Lex chasing a med.
Lex should
take it out. Dear.
Yeah.
And that's it. They get wiped here.
But now Ascension can't lose the point from here in a minute. It's definitely doable, and we do see a bit of a Korn just managed to escape with the skin of his teeth there, and yeah, it looks like Ascension having obviously pretty much full Uber out at this point. We still yet to see a good crits, but hopefully we see one soon. However, yeah, Rizz breaking out from this bottom right position and forcing Ascension back to their side of the point. However, Uber is coming up shortly on Ascension, so they can use this defensively. Rizz now playing the objective here. However, players getting tagged incredibly low for the side of Rizz, with 3 players getting tagged incredibly low and very scrappy. No, Rainer gets to get taken down.
This is looking good. Very nice, Rizz. Very nice. Okay, 1-1.
1-1. So this is actually close.
They're in the game, Ghost. They're in the game.
Yes. Hey, let's just change the game casting.
Yeah, let's swap over to the other cast now. Yeah, look, this is 1-1 already. It's looking like a decent semi-finals here. We do see a little bit of aggression out of both teams, but neither one really willing to commit too quickly. Oh dear, it's been a long day, Ghost. Oh my lord.
Yes.
I'm yawning. Not good in the middle of a mid-fight. Doctrine taking out 2. Piplin and Fenix going down. And we can see a bit of a fight going on here. It is looking a bit better for Rizz, maybe, by the hairs on my chinny chin, maybe. Doctrine has been popping off the whole way through that. They are now just trying to pick up Connor, which they have managed to do. And look, both meds, it's basically 0 Uber, and we can see that it's looking a bit better for Rizz. They've got that early cap again, so we'll see if they can run the time down a bit. We do see Piplin taking a very aggressive stance, does do quite a bit of damage to one of the scouts, which does get picked up. It's looking great for Lex, though. Oh, not quite able to pick up not able to pick up Rainer, my bad. Apologies. But yeah, Ascension able to cap it back. Look, it's you can't win them all, Rizz. You can't win them all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of things to talk about. You know what I mean? But look, it's pretty good for Ascension here. They've got a very strong hold going on. They also have 80% Uber. The crits is up on Pride there. We're going to have to see if they're able to make something happen. They get very aggressive. Lex takes out Fenix. They do lose tennis in the backside of that one. The Uber comes out on the other side. Ascension able to walk back forward with that. They do pick up quite a few players. It's still quite scrappy. Look, the Rizz are still keen. Both the Demo and the Scout still alive, still trying to get in there. They do lose Akari. It's now just that Scout. If the Med can get away, though, they might not be in massive, massive trouble. Is that Med still in? No. Okay, good. Pride manages to get away. I'm proud of him for that one.
Pride's back on crits. Oh my god, can they please use Uber for once in their
No,
life?
no,
looks
they're
like
keen,
they want
man.
the crits.
It's Koth. Stay crits. Fuck it.
This is actually surprisingly close despite how messy it is. And it's just very scrappy. But now, yeah, Ascension, just on the back foot here, just playing on their concrete. However, now they're getting aggressive just to defend the point, forcing the side of Rizz out, and some damage onto Akari does take down him as process. However, players getting tagged incredibly on the side of Rizz here, and yeah, Ascension still securing the point. Obviously, 2 players down on both sides, though, however.
Yeah, I mean, look, Ascension managing to pick up a Akari there. Oh, dude, the Scout crits! Yes! Yes, get him, son! Get him! Oh, no, not enough.
He got one at least. At least this actually was a good crit. He literally used it without getting forced.
No, you've never watched the Marxist Precepts video, mate? If you don't catch 2 with a use, then it's not good enough. The counter Uber now coming through, picking up Akari right off the bat, very out of position there. The rest of the team likely to get shredded here as well. One Scout here does go down. Tennis goes down. Lex does manage to pick up Piplin in the middle of all that, but I don't think much else will be happening for Rizz with the tism here.
Yeah, I mean, look, as soon as you saw the Uber popped out, I like sort of egg sandwich just wrapping around and jumped off the house. Korn trying to do something, unfortunately gets taken down, and at this point they're just sort of like trickling players. Obviously, we do see some spawns coming up now. However, they're just been delayed more, waiting for the players to spawn. Obviously, ad for the side of Ascension here coming up with Uber. Still on Chris for the side of Rizz.
Dude.
I say that.
Oh, dude!
It's close.
There's so much going on here.
There's a lot happening.
It's really melting my brain. Where I was going to go before all of that happened, by that I mean Rizz, I think a four-man?
Yes, it looked like they were attempting.
It looks like
a
a weird pseudo four-man. What I was going to say is that the times are still actually quite even. Like, we've been spending quite a bit of time sort of saying, oh, Rizz not really doing
Hang on
this.
a second. Crits is coming up shortly.
Yeah. But the times are relatively even. The crits is about to come out. Akari's even alive and with their medic this time. Tennis does go down early. The crits does get used, but the Uber! No!
That's so unlucky. They were so clutched up.
Oh, dude, it was on, man.
Yeah.
It was on.
Not really you can do when you pop Uber into crits, unfortunately. Obviously, just Fenix getting taken down and all that sort of chaos there. And Pride, I think, actually managed to live.
Yeah, but they still don't even have crits ad. It's not looking great for them here. Look, they're coming into it, though. We're going to have to see what happens here. They are getting quite a bit of damage onto the med. They're still in there, very, very keen. They do lose 3. They picked up 2 in return. Rainer down very, very low, having to back up quite a bit. 9 seconds left on the clock for Ascension here. They're going to have to get on the point no matter what they do. Doctrine now looping around behind. That's not the point, but he does get a bit of distraction onto them. Drags a couple of them back. The rest of the team following up behind. There is that Scout on the point, and that is likely to be it once this soldier goes down. Lex. Yeah, there you go.
That is map and game point, basically. So, I mean, Rizz getting 1 round off, I think they should be still quite happy. I thought they'll, to be honest, 3-0. But I think getting
Don't they
one
have to
round.
get 3 rounds, mate?
3 rounds to win, sorry, but the getting one round off Ascension is still pretty good. When you're going to get 3-0.
Yeah, but the game ain't over, mate. That's what
I know. For Ascension to win, they need 1 more. I'm talking about the score.
You're making it sound like they have no chance. No, this is looking good. I believe in
close.
Rizz.
I mean, I thought they were going to expect to get 3-0, to be honest.
I was sitting here going like, no, they got to play to 3.
I mean, look, at this rate now, look, I mean, you see Rizz getting wiped
corner getting taken down, and
yes, they get wiped, but they picked up 3 players, both soldiers and the medic. They're still in the game.
They're still in the game. Yeah. But then again, though, I mean, every time we see a scrappy fight, Rainer just gets caught and she gets taken down. But at the same time, Rizz just loses everyone in the process. But as we say that, though, Doctrine actually edging point, trying to get good cap time onto the point there, but unfortunately does get forced out. And yeah, everyone just getting collapsed on the Kari, trying to fight the Scout here on the concrete, and I think it should get taken out.
Oh, good damage. Good damage. Kari on 5 health, still alive.
Ooh.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's actually looking pretty good for Rizz here. So they picked up quite a few gamers. They have left Rainer alive, which is going to be an issue for them in the near future. But they're actually not looking too bad in terms of being able to cap the point there, so start bringing that time back down to their advantage. Because at the moment, they're only about 15 seconds wrong, really.
A bit tired.
I am quite tired, man. I'm
anyway,
starting to crash.
Ad coming on the side of Ascension, and Doctrine obviously going for some weird flying play, does get taken out, and Smazza, Lex on Sniper now. I know Lex is always just saying, I want a perma snipe and snipe on Koff. Well, here you go.
Here's your chance, buddy. Look, I think for Rizz here, I mean, Lex has swapped back off, but they need to start making something happen. Because as yet, you know, it's been going well for him sometimes, but most of the time it's sort of like not turning out how they really want it to go.
Yeah.
Tennis nice and deep, getting a bit of bomb in. The Uber gets forced. Wait, it's proper Uber. Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
their Uber did get forced. They lost quite a few players, and they didn't get the force out of Ascension. So it's not looking excellent for them. Ascension now taking this very aggressively into that house area there. They do still have their Uber on the side of Ascension. The point is still mostly capped. They're edging it, finally. Ooh, they lose Doctrine for it, though. That's
Doctrine is just dying at these weird times. Like, Tennis getting pressured in the house. I think he gets taken out.
Honestly, it seems like they're just rather disconnected. And I wonder if this might be as a result of, you know, the arduous day of gaming that they've been facing.
I mean, they made it close 2-1, and Rizz getting 1 round is still pretty good. But however, though, Connor going behind, it hasn't been clear. And big
God,
damage.
Jesus! Oh no!
He only picks up.
Well, Lex took a bit of damage, but I don't think that was really Connor's.
And Uber gets popped out.
Connor's fault.
Lex
Curry, quite low. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hang on a second.
Hang on a second. What am I hanging on for?
Spawn camp? No, I don't know. I mean, regardless,
I'm hanging on your every word, mate. You don't need to tell me to hang on a second.
I mean, okay.
Good Lord.
I mean, Rizz now have full Uber ads, so can they get any Tennis just getting launched up in the air? I mean, nothing really gained out of that there, unfortunately. Yeah, Rizz hopefully can they use this ad to try and they do finally use it, so can we see them catch?
Here we go. They're in deep. They're in very, very deep. The Medi gun is only on 50% on the side of Ascension.
Kari just got smacked.
But Kari got meme spooned in the back end there. They are going to get the cap here, but I don't think they're going to hold it for very long. They're only 2 players up.
Yeah, Doctrine versus Pride versus the World.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not looking excellent for them. The cap goes back the other way almost immediately. 2 minutes 19 left on the clock for Rizz, but only 10 seconds.
Yeah,
9 seconds. 8 seconds for Ascension. It's looking insane. There's so much fighting going on. Ascension is so keen. They've even used the Uber. Korn does manage to get to the point, but does go down. Tennis still on the point.
He's trying to get time.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of it. 3-1. Ascension take that game.
And in your grand final, as I guess everyone sort of expected. But
yeah, I think this was the expected outcome.
I mean, commiserations to Rizz as well, obviously getting 1 round on the board. Overall, I mean, it was kind of interesting, a bit of a roster switch. Obviously, Tennis got a Soldier, Doctrine on the Scout. But overall, I mean, should be still happy. And most of these players first time at LAN.
Really?
Yes, Tennis, like playing. So Tennis, I think Tennis and Akari. I think that's it.
Yeah, I believe this is Kari's first LAN.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to him earlier, he mentioned that.
Yeah. And look, I think they should be happy with the performance, 3rd, 4th finish.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely not complaining about that one. Oh, dude, look at that Red Bull. Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm so ready for one of them, eh? Oh, my Lord.
If we're going to go to log soon? Yes,
yeah,
we
we'll
are.
go to log.
There we go. Oh, my. I saw 40.
Jesus.
I did the 420 DPM. Yes. Yes, Connor. Yes. Post it in the group. Post it in the group right now. Oh, God. Excellent.
One thing, I mean, Smazza had a field day, just running around farming 40 kills, and he played really, really well. I mean, both Connor and Piplin as well.
I mean, Connor is just a fragger. Like, good lord. What else are we looking at here? I'm just locked in on that 420 DPM.
I mean, I'm just looking. Doctrine doing what he can. He plays pretty much almost every class.
Man,
26 kills, but then obviously everyone else, unfortunately, just sort of crumbling. Doctrine trying to do what he can, and obviously Lex as well. I mean, he's just doing what he can. 27, there's not much you can do when you're just getting forced out. But really good collapse by Ascension, especially on the house sort of plays. Obviously, then again, Rizz was like on crits for half the time. When you look at the stats, they had like 3 Ubers. I mean, Pride dying 17 times doesn't really help. And then, yeah, obviously Rain just staying pretty much an Uber. But overall, actually, though, one thing to note is that Rizz, with all the mid-fights, they actually won 3 out of... Well, obviously, they won 3 mid-fights, sorry, while Ascension only took 1.
The issue, I think, for them was that they were just a little bit disconnected, and they were just getting picked off one by one, as opposed to sort of taking fights as a team. They just ended up caught out in spots that they shouldn't necessarily have, not even like necessarily have been, but just like getting caught out at times that don't work for the team.
They were doing a lot of funny business, let's just call it that. Like, I mean...
Oh, look, and you can't blame them. You can't blame them. I mean, look, they're definitely the underdog coming into this game anyway. Like, Ascension are the, clear favourites.
Yeah.
So to even get that one round is actually pretty good. You can't really complain.
That's what I was saying earlier, sorry, when the confusion. But yeah, 1 round for Rizz. I think they should be still happy. Obviously, unfortunate they lost in consideration.
You just start talking about it midway through the game, like, yeah, my commiserations to the Rizz.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to make that one happen.
Ooh.
But there we go. The other game went 5 for 3. The powers that be taking that one. So our grand finals will be Ascension and the powers that be.
I mean, look.
Which does sound ominous, doesn't it?
I mean, I think that's sort of what everyone expected. Ascension, I think, not clear favourites, overall favourites, sorry, we'll say.
Well, I mean, like I said,
But
they've been,
we'll see.
I think they've come to every LAN that we've put on.
They have, for Brisbane.
Melbourne and Brisbane, I would think.
Melbourne, I don't think they've been.
Maybe they haven't been to every Melbourne LAN, but they've definitely been to a few. If not as Ascension, then definitely, a core set of like 3 or 4 of their players with maybe a couple others. So, I mean, they basically communicate through telepathy at this point.
The lineup has been together for such a long time.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. So it's like when you have that sort of synergy and you know how your other players are playing at all times, like it just puts you in such a primo spot to really start crushing all of your competition. That alone makes a massive difference. And then on top of that, they're all excellent gamers, like in their own right.
A lot of them have been playing the game for such a long time. Obviously, I think Rain is probably the one on there who's just recently came back. She obviously took a bit of a break.
Yeah, I believe she took a bit of a break, but she's definitely back,
I mean, Ascension as well was one of the teams, but they have been scrimming a fair bit, just prepping for LAN. The powers that be, not as much. I think they scrimmed once from what I recall and I've been told. And then it was a serious / also a little bit of a troll scrim.
Yeah, right. But well, yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to the grand finals. Those will be a best of 3.
Correct.
So, oh man, I got the dogs out now too. Yeah, look at that Twitch chat. You see them toes? I keep the socks on though. All right, this is a family show. He's zooming it in. Oh god, right on the knees. You're looking at my dirty, like just rancid socks. Look at those. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, look, I'm really excited for the grand finals. Best of 3, so it will be a bit of a slog. And if they can pry me off this couch, maybe they can have another caster for the grand finals. Who knows?
I mean, I guess we're seeing obviously what's happening with regards to the grand finals. But I mean, look, one thing to know is definitely powers that be. Obviously, Brainfree's almost trying to reverse sweep, getting 3 rounds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, look, Blainfree's, that game could have gone either way, I think.
Definitely.
Both of these semi-finals could have gone either way. So I'm not unsurprised, but I'm also not just like, oh yeah, cool, that makes sense.
And both teams as well. I mean, Rizz and both Blainfree's getting rounds off these top teams. It's pretty good and definitely can be competitive.
It's very impressive.
And I mean, yeah, and obviously, unfortunately, for those joining us now, obviously we won't have a bronze match. I believe that is confirmed, is it?
We're not having a bronze match. No.
Okay.
No bronze match.
So, third, fourth is...
We are having a bronze.
Oh.
Good lord.
Gee.
We are having a bronze match. It's not going to be on the stream.
So they're playing for shits and giggles.
Pretty much. There you go. Bloody, it's a dynamic environment.
And then we get the call.
you
We're
what,
gonna cast that game.
As casters need to unionise because this is I can't work under these conditions. All right? I'm having everything changed on me. I've only got a couch to lie on. Look, the fucking arm on the couch is a.
It was like that last year, I think.
How can I work under these conditions, Ghost? Yeah. All right. I've been told he's calling me sloth in the
He's calling you
comments now.
sloth.
He's calling me sloth. He thinks I'm sinful. That's what he thinks. And me, a godly man. Look, we're gonna
go to a break. I think.
we're gonna throw to a break. We shan't be too long. Oh, don't zoom in on my belly, you dog. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to zoom in on here.
Let's just go. We'll be right back.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to throw it to a break and then we'll come back in a bit.
We'll be back.
You sit tight. The grand finals will be very tight here, I think. It'll be a really good game, so don't go nowhere yet.